Audio reading compilation of the pastimes of Baba Kinaram and his guru, Lord Dattatreya. Agoracharya Baba Kinaram practiced severe Agor sadhana at the Tapastal, a place of asceticism, at Krimkund in Varanasi. It is a place where at the first time introduced Kinaram Agor tradition to the world. The Agor tradition is very old and dated back to Vedic period, but generally the beginning of Kinaram Agor tradition is traced from this stall. Intensive research is in progress in this respect, and some more revealing facts are likely to be exposed in the days to come. However, it is now established fact that Baba Kinaram was the harbinger of this tradition. This stall is also regarded as the meeting ground of Girinar and Kailash Agor traditions. Wandering continuously, Baba Kinaram reached Ginar mountain. At Ginar mountain, Baba Kinaram had darshan, a divine audience of Lord Dattatreya. Lord Dattatreya initiated Baba Kinaram into Agor. It said that Guru Dattatreya tore off a piece of his flesh from his transcendental body and gave it to Baba Kinaram to eat as Mahaprasad, which is blessed food remnants. In the origin of the Kailash tradition is traced directly from the Goramukh of Lord Shiva. According to Rudra Samhita of the Shiva Puran, during the 22nd Kalpa, Lord Shiva approached Brahma with the plea of creation of the universe, and his fifth faith of Agoramukh came into being during this Kalpa, and became an instrumental in the job of creation. Bhagavan Dattatreya is regarded as the preceptor of another branch of Agor tradition. He was the son of Maharishi Atri and Mata Anasuya, who out of power of her chastity produced three divine sons from the trinity forms of Parabrahma. Shiva produced Durvasa, Brahma produced Chandrama, and Vishnu produced Dattatreya, who is regarded as the renovator of the Vedas. No rigidity is found in the Agor tradition, because both Shaiva and Vaishnava saints are equally welcome to this tradition. Bhagavan Dattatreya was an ardent devotee of Tripura Sundari of Srikul. Therefore, followers of the Shakta doctrine are also welcome in this tradition. And it will not be an exaggeration to say that saints of the Shakta, Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Saur, or Ganapati sects have found a respectable place in Agor tradition. Here it is important to clarify that Agor is not a cult or a sect, but a post that is known by the names like Avadhuta, Agor, Abhyangat, Agora, etc. The high-rank holder sadhakas of all sects and cults come within the purview of the Agor tradition. The term Agor stands for easy or simplified form of worship, whereas the process of worship of other sects or cults are Gora, meaning cumbersome or labyrinth, and unless victory is registered over the Gora process of worship, one can never be venerated as Agora. The post of Avadhuta cannot be conferred upon anyone unless he passes through the Gora processes in order to reach the ultimate and the cosmic consciousness. The name Dattatreya can be divided into two words, Datta, meaning given, and Atreya in Sanskrit meaning son of Atri. Atri is one of the seven seers, the principles of creation. Atri also means in Sanskrit, not three. The one who came down from that which is not three is called Atreya. Dattatreya is also a combination of Datta and Treya, Treya being the Trinity, Brahma, creator, Vishnu, preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. Guru Dattatreya is the primal manifestation of the Guru tradition, the supreme Guru principle. Dattatreya is considered to be the presiding deity, the Isha Devata, for the path of yoga, therefore called as Lord of Yoga. Sri Dattatreya is also known by another equally popular name, such as the Avadhuta. An Avadhuta is one who washes away the temperamental defects of the three qualities, or the trigunas, such as sattva, purity and knowledge, raja, activity and passion, tama, ignorance and inertia. He destroys the trigunas. He bestows the spiritual experience of the unmanifested principle. Sri Datta Guru is the ideal of the Guru principle and a proponent of yoga. He is the ascetic, the Guru of the ascetics. He helps the devotees in times of calamity and also leads them to moksha, which is the freedom from the cycle of death and rebirth. Sri Dattatreya, in order to bless his devotees and the righteous ones, wanders about in the guise of a random guest at the lunch hour. That's why in the Vedas they say that the guest has to be treated as a very embodiment of Lord Dattatreya. In the descent of Sri Dattatreya, Guru, it is believed that when the Lord made the universe, he introduced himself into the creation of Dharma. The planes of existence were created, the beings related to every plane were created, and the Dharmas were enunciated. The beings in various planes needed to be guided back unto their original state. The need was felt by the beings to be guided into the terms of their Dharma. For that reason, the seers worship the Lord and invoke him as their teacher. Out of compassion, the Lord, absolute in himself, came down as a teacher to be in the creation and to guide them. He has thus denoted himself to the creation for a second time, and therefore is called Datta, meaning given. Sri Datta Guru is a very kind, compassionate, and easily pleased form of the Lord, and just as he denotes Datta himself to Atri Rishi, he showers and gives to all those who seek a shelter. In Lord Dattatreya's descent, he gifted us Ashtanga Yoga, which is the eightfold path of yoga to the world thousands of years ago. Ashtanga Yoga comprises of the following: Yama, which is self-restraint, such as non-killing; truthfulness, non-stealing, and non-receiving; Niyama, which is discipline, cleanliness, contentment, austerity, study of self-surrender to God, and moral discipline; Asana, which is your posture; Pranayama, the yoga breathing. Prana is a vital life force of breath. Yama is control. Pranayama consists of breath control exercises. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. Withdrawal of the senses away from the five sense organs. Dharana, concentration of the mind, combined with retention of the breath. Dhyan, which is meditation. And then finally, Samadhi, the transcendental or the superconscious state of being united with God. Sri Dataguru, the ascetic, the typical form in which the Sri Dataguru appears is that of an ascetic with 3 heads and 6 arms. Sri Dataguru's 3 heads and 6 hands symbolize unification of the Trinity: Brahma creator, Vishnu preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. His whole body is covered with vibhuti, which is holy ash. He has an aura of a rising sun around him, and his luster is jata, long dreadlockic hair, tied in a knot over his head. He is dressed in a deerskin, and is radiant and a soaring figure for the devotees. His arms are seen to be holding various objects, each of which has a spiritual connotation. Thus, he is seen with a japamala, which is rosary beads, the kamandola, the holy water pot, a demaru, a drum, holy musical instrument, the trishul, a trident, shanka, the conch shell, and the sudarshan chakra, a holy weapon. Shri Guru Dattatreya is accompanied by a white cow. She is called Kamandanu, the wish-fulfilling cow. In the Vedic symbolism, the cow stands for the creation, and also for our planet Earth. The planet and the creation offer innumerable wealth, experiences, happiness, and bliss. The planet nourishes the beings of the planet. The creation nourishes the beings in the creation with its milk. The planet and the creation are willing to nourish the beings in all planes of existence. The drinking of cow milk is symbolic of such nourishment, growth, and contentment in the physical, vital, mental, and blissful planes. It is for this reason the cow is considered sacred, and is respected, worshipped, protected, and fed well before one uses her milk. There are 4 dogs at Lord Dattatreya's feet. These 4 dogs represent 4 Vedas, repositories of spiritual wisdom, and the holiest Hindu scriptures. They also represent the 4 yugas, or the 4 states of the world, or 4 states of existence. The 4 Vedas are the Rig Veda, the Sama Veda, the Yajur Veda, the Artha Veda. The 4 yugas are Satya Yuga, Tretya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. The 4 states of the world are Para, beyond, Pasyanti, perception, Madhyama, conception, Vikara, vocal, and the 4 states of existence are existence, awareness, thought, and speech or action. The trident, or the trishul, in Dattatreya's hand indicates that he has transcended the 3 gunas, which constitutes the illusory world: sattva, purity and divine knowledge; raja, activity and passion; tama, ignorance and inertia. The Sudarshan chakra, the disc, indicates that Sri Dattatguru is beyond the cycles of time, such as past, present, and the future. And his holding of the Sudarshan chakra means he is the controller of time. The Shankha, the conch shell, represents the eternal sound Om, which is the manifestation of the soul and the life principle within the cosmos. Om is the word of power. It is a sacred symbol of Brahma, or God. Om consists of A, U, M, an Arda mantra. Om is infinity. Om is eternity. Om is immorality. Om is Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, and bliss towards the Absolute. In the beginning there was the Word. The Word was God. The Word itself was God. This is Om. The whole world also has come out of Om. Om is the best thing in the world. Om is Pranavar, the word of glory. Om is the mystic word. Om is very the essence of all teachings. Om is the secrets of all secrets. Om is the source of all powers. In Dattatreya's hand he carries a japa mala, which is a rosary beads. The wearing of this rosary of Dattatguru reminds us that our primary duty is chanting our mantra, which is just the sacred name of the Lord, meditation and surrender at the God, and that our moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death, depends on this discipline alone. Sri Dattatreya is carrying a begging bowl that teaches Viagra, dispassion, indifference, non-attachment, and a paragra, non-possessiveness, non-gathering of even the food. Sri Dattatguru, the ascetic, is known to have disciples through the yugas, the cycles of creation. Well known among them are Lord Parashuram, Surajun, Prahlad, Ayuraju, Yadu, Alarka, Samvarta, etc. Sri Dattatguru, the Guru principle. There are 3 things which are indeed rare and are a due and grace of God. They are 1. The human birth, 2. Longing for liberation, and 3. Protecting care of perfected sage, the Guru. Sri Dattatguru represents the 3rd one, the Guru principle, the one who liberates us from the cycle of birth and death, and rebirth. The Gurus, which are our spiritual masters, and various planes, are the manifestation of the one universal teaching, the Guru principle, that is referred to in this ancient Indian wisdom as Dattatreya. Sri Dattatreya is the grand teacher, or the supreme Guru principle in the universe, also called Guru or Sadguru, or spiritual master. Guru is the one who leads the created to the creator. Guru is the descent of the divine in human form to create the right conditions for the seekers to ascend to this divine essence, which is moksha, or enlightenment. Everything that happens is but an expression of divine will. The descent of the divine energy, the Guru principle, and the ascent of the human aspiration, which is the spiritual path, and the seeker, are mutually complementary. Guru is one whose presence, by whose touch, the Shaktipat, or thought of Sankalpa, one feels inner happiness and bliss. Guru alone can remove doubts, pitfalls, and snares in the path of the seeker. Guru is God himself. Guru inspires, Guru guides, and Guru enlightens seekers and struggling souls of the samsaric world. Sri Dattatreya is the supreme form of the Guru principle. Since Sri Dattaguru performs the task of the Guru principle, his mission will continue till the last person in the universe attains final liberation. Sri Dattaguru is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, all in one and one in all. Atri and Anasuya are said to be the parents of Sri Dattaguru. In the Indian mythology, Atri also means in Sanskrit, not three. That which is beyond the three. The one who came down from that which is not three is called Atri. The pure consciousness is called Atri. The pure consciousness details into the three aspects of consciousness as will, knowledge, and activity of Icha, Jnana, Kriya Saktis. The three come together to form the creation with the three qualities called trigunas: sattva, purity and knowledge; raja, activity and passion; tama, ignorance and inertia. The corresponding colors are golden yellow, red, and black. The forming is done through these three qualities and colors along with the related sounds and numbers. As a result, the creation happens with all its planes of existence. The pure consciousness pervades all the planes of existence, worked out by the trigunas. Just as gold is the essence of the jewelry, the consciousness is the essence of the pure existence. Sri Dattaguru, omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, the poised creation of the poised being, are the result of the synthesis of the trigunas, where the three are equally oriented to each other, and no one dominates the other. This synthesis of the trigunas is called the state of the equilibrium, relating to the three qualities. This state is geometrically described as the equilateral triangle. When the three qualities are thus equally poised and oriented, they consequently form into an equilateral triangle, and that state is called the state of no malice. Anasuya in Sanskrit means not asuya. Asuya means malice or jealousy. Sri Dattaguru is said to be born of Anasuya, the mother of Atri. The father is said to be the pure consciousness, and Anasuya, the mother, is the state of no malice or no jealousy. The state of Anasuya is depicted as the equilateral triangle, and the state of Atri is depicted as the center within the circumference. This is the essential principle relating to the state of Sri Dattatreya, that is pure consciousness, the essence of pure existence, expressed through equated equalities. He is beyond the Trinity, but can equally be expressed through the Trinity. He is therefore creative like the creator Brahman, preserver like Vishnu, and destroyer like Shiva. As pure consciousness, Guru Dattatreya can be like Divine Mother, and as pure existence, he can be the Divine Absolute. He is potent with all possibilities. That is how he is conceived by the seers of ancient times as all in one and one in all. Thus, Lord Dattatreya, the Guru principle, is considered omnipotent, having infinite power, omnipresent, being present in all places at all times, and omniscient, knowing everything that there is to know. He is the Guru principle that operates in gross, subtle, or mental world, in all the planes of existence, through various Sadgurus. In the Dattatreya lineage, the Guru Parampara, the Datta avatars, or Sadgurus of Datta lineage, in the Sadgurus are perfected masters. In reality, these perfected masters, the seers who have realized the Absolute, or have reached the highest realm of spiritual attainment, are present forever in the whole universe, whether in an embodied or in an unembodied state. They operate in gross, subtle, or mental world. They have been chosen to execute the divine mission and work together for the execution of the divine mission, liberation of the seekers. The Jagadguru, the preceptor of the universe, Sri Krishna, has made this abundantly clear in the Bhagavad Gita. He says, whenever there is a decline in righteousness and rise in unrighteousness, O Bart, then I send forth myself for the protection of the good and the destruction of the evil, and then establishment of the righteousness. I come into being from age to age. Sadgurus are embodiment of infinite existence, infinite knowledge, and infinite bliss to show the divine path to the seekers. The form of Guru is the root of meditation. The feet of the Guru are the root of worship. The teaching of the Guru is the root of all hymns, and the grace of the Guru is the root of all salvation. The Sadgurus are spiritual masters. They're born at different times in different places and with different cultural backgrounds. Strangely enough, their external situations may be widely different, but their actions in their embodied stages display a common theme and common approach: moksha, or enlightenment for the bhakta. Tat Krishna Varna Vilasatsu Kalam Samiksha Tasmin Vilagna Manasasu Sukham Vihaya Umata Vad Vrajiti Dovati Nilakanto Bibarat Kaparda Visa Bhishma Kapala Sarapan.